the transition is struggle busing. Either way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How art thou? Origami girl! Thank you for drawing first blood. Hold on, let me get comfy. And my sleeve somehow twisted so much. Hold on. Bloop. Get my hair out my face. Get some water. I will say, I forgot to review the scouting footage I did last stream. However, you know, like when I went ahead in the dungeon crawling bit, I do recall cave number 3 and walk on the oil. Do not run, walk, because you will get stabbed by spikes. I recall that, so I think that's all I need to know about the dungeon crawlsings. Oh, yeah, let me try. Oh, also, I need to brag real quick. Hold on, let me get comfy before I brag. No, I'll brag while I get comfy. Chrono, greetings! I gotta brag. Today I went grocery shopping. Let me tell you what I bought, alright? I bought a head of cabbage. A bag of carrots. It had 3 carrots in it. And 2 bundles of bananas. They're one of the longer bananas, so it was only 4 bundles. 4 bananas in each bundle, but they were the bigger kind. And then a bag of mini tomatoes. Is that it? 2 bundles of bananas, mini tomatoes, a head of cabbage. So, but yeah, guess how much I paid for that? I'm trying to get cozy. $1? Okay, it wasn't that cheap. It was 700 yen, so that'd be like about $5. 5 USD. It's probably not exact, but about 700 yen. I was feeling good after that. I was like, whoa! Ha ha. It was a good buy. All that for $5. And it was at that moment I was like, oh, I now know how my grandpa felt. Because I remember I had this core memory unlocked when I was in elementary school. I was staying at my grandparents'. And I remember one day my grandpa came home from shopping angry. And my grandma was like, what's wrong, dear? And such. He was like, back in my day, milk was only a nickel. And he was like doing all that cranky stuff. And just a side note, my grandpa's the type to like, he's just naturally cranky. So like, after a couple of hours of him just being super crabby about the milk, my grandma had to whip him into shape. She's like, okay, stop complaining about the milk prices. But it was funny. I got that deal sense, yeah. It was actually luck, but I just had that moment of, you know, I'm like, I know how my grandpapa felt. It was like, oh, this is great buy, you know. I'm like, it's gonna come one day where I'm like, back in my day, I could buy all these produce for less than $5. I'm gonna be that old person when I grow up. I'm gonna be that crabby granny hawk though when I grow up. Back in my day, you could buy all of this for less than $5. And people are gonna be like, yes, dear. Now let's get you back to the old folks' home. Come on now. Just hold on to your walker. Stop letting go. Stop waving your cane around, Grandma. Stop using your cane as a magic wand, Grandma. It's there to help you walk, Grandma. That's gonna be me. God damn you, I can do! Avada Kedavra! I hate it when old guys talk about getting a gallon of gas for a quarter. I mean, listen, I don't hate them for bringing that up. I hate the era for not maintaining that. I remember it was a joke. Someone posted like a screenshot from I'm Legend or something and be like, the real apocalypse was gas prices being this astronomically high. It was like $8 or something for a gallon. And people were like, haha, that's the real like horror aspect of this movie, I Am Legend. Cut to, you know, pandemic era, and people were like, when people dug up that screenshot again, they were like, oh no, the zombie apocalypse is coming. The time is nigh. Hold on, let me get my translator also set up. Let me not spend a half hour talking about movies. The reason I'm starting late today, my dad had some time, so he wanted to like, he just called and was like, hey, what's up? And we were just talking about movies and back in my day and all that, but I was just giving him the update of what movies were getting remakes, like Harry Potter and Narnia. And he was like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, yeah, it's weird. Translate. See, if Disney wants to bank on any remake, hello, Legend Ryerson. Are you dreaming of that chocolate? I have heard nothing about the new Narnias. I do know. So here's what this is purely what I've witnessed off of the Twixters. The Twitters, the X's and whatnot, the Twixters. So this is, in my opinion, this is just what I saw. So they announced the actor for Snape. I forgot the actor's name. Now here's the thing. Potentially, this actor could be a very good actor, a very well sophisticated actor. The actor is black. The first comment I see under that announcement is, as a black person, I'm uncomfortable with this because I don't want to see James Potter and a bunch of white boys hanging Black Severus Snape from a tree. And I was like, oh, that was in the book. That was in the book. I was just like, oh, I can understand why that would be uncomfortable. That is just what I saw on the Twixters. I was like, point taken. Then again, I talked to the book readers. I know with the Disney versions of the book, here's my thing. This is gonna sound weird. With Narnia books, I didn't mind book 1 and 2, right? It did feel like, the transitions were a little choppy because they were trying to get through a lot of content with a limited amount of time. I think the movies would have I think the movies were fine. You know what? The movies are fine. I think the Pevensey children, did their best. It was interesting to see their progress through the movies. Kind of like with the Harry Potter cast. Like the child actors get better as time went on. I will say, Voyage of the Dawn Treader is one of those movies where I'd say ahead of its time. In the sense that Voyage of the Dawn Treader, in my opinion, does not work as a movie. It works as a TV series. So if Disney Plus existed then, Voyage of the Dawn Treader would have been a perfectly fine TV series because it's an episodic journey. There is no climactic big villain like it was in the previous books. It was a journey going to these islands and the focus of mostly Eustace sort of learning from this journey, being so, what's the word? Oh, what's the word? Not useless. That's the nickname they gave him. Oh, there's a specific word. It's just, can't really stand him in the beginning, but then he just does grow with his companionship with Reepicheep and such. And the actor who they did get to play Eustace in the movies was fantastic, and I just wish there was more time with him. So, yeah. That ain't my 2 cents. It's a shame that The Horse and His Boy never got a live-action adaptation, but... Oh yeah, but here's my thing. Disney... I had the realization of, Disney's in, 2 camps, right? Either, creating new content, but it does feel mindless in a sense. So I haven't seen it, but apparently Encanto felt like it was written by AI. So, not a whole lot of effort felt like it was put into it. And they're just regurgitating, stuff. I think a lot of the Marvel movies are feeling like that to some people. Or they're rehashing, remaking all of the old stuff just to pull on the nostalgia factor, get audiences to the theaters. But here's my thing, Disney, if there's any movie that needs a remake, dude, the Black Cauldron is right there. It was actually when we were talking yesterday about books, Metal Gear Chrono, that I remembered it. I haven't read Black Cauldron or any of those books, but apparently the Disney original animated story didn't know justice, and it was a horrible adaptation. But it is a Disney classic, so Disney has done it. So if they would remake that and actually be faithful for the books, that would be something I think even Black Cauldron fans would be super on board with. So there's that idea, but with how Disney's going, maybe it would be better just to leave that to a different studio. The poop camps and the garbage camps. Yeah, isn't it crazy with how Disney was kind of like the herald of creativity and I don't know, just reimagining stories. Like, that's the thing. They reimagined stories. Like with Cinderella, like it wasn't exactly like the original fairy tales. They reimagined things and added sort of this gleeful magic to it. And well, I think we're good here. Let me double check equipment. Yeah, I don't want to say the fall from grace because Disney is still around and it is still doing its thing. So it has been a fall, but not a complete fall from grace because they're still around. If Disney like sort of ceased to exist, then maybe I would put it in the fall from grace category. But it's just, I wish for better. I will say, outside of Disney, I will credit Dune for getting my joy for cinema reignited. Oops. Because in a weird way, as I was talking to my dad, I kind of pinpointed the part 1 of Harry Potter 7 to be sort of like the start of the downfall of the waning interest of cinema for me. You know, like I still enjoyed, you know, movie talks, go to see movies, but I remember that was the first movie where I watched it and I was like, why did they do that? Why is this change happening? And then thereafter, like some movies just didn't feel super exciting for me. Not all movies, there were still some good movies thereafter. You know, like as much as I blame Inception for the start of the horrid OST, like original soundtrack trend of just boost based it. I blame Inception for that. As much as I blame Inception for that, I did enjoy the movie. But that side, kind of downfall. But I remember when I went to see Dune, I'm like, I mean, obviously based off of a book, but original movie that didn't feel like Hollywood took their finger and stuck it in the soup and stirred it around. It didn't feel like that. It felt like it was a movie where people were set on trying to tell the story from the book as faithful as possible. And I haven't seen the second one, but apparently like fans of the books have said the second movie is also fantastic. But yes, right? I mean, they did it right in Inception. Everyone else just copied and started doing it for no reason. Yeah, so in recent years, I'd say the two movies where the sound design stood out to me because it started being reused a lot was Inception and Spider-Verse. Because with Spider-Verse and when Prowler, I think was his uncle's villain name, the blaring like sort of, I don't know, like they use the brass instruments to almost seem like a roar, like you're being hunted by a predator type thing. It was a cool sound design. And then I saw it a lot in like a lot of different media afterwards. And I'm like, bruh, it's Inception all over again. But yeah, in Inception it worked because it did have this, it was the first time it happened. It did have this impeding like, it was such a disconnected sound that worked because you're in a dream and everything felt ever so slightly disconnected. So it did add to the heightened like urgency and like bizarreness of it. And then everything else decided to bass boost. Yeah, audio mixing is terrible. Makes subtitles mandatory to understand what cares. Oh, my mom is so upset about movies recently when they do that. Like, okay, there are two things my mom hates that I didn't notice it much as a child, but I'm noticing it more now because it's being used more now. So, horrible audio mixing. Where, like, they're whispering in one scene and you can barely... They're, like, mumbling. I'm like, what happened to enunciating your words? But they were, like, mumbling. And such like that. Kind of blame Batman for that, not gonna lie. It probably happened before that, but the Christopher Nolan Batman movies were... criminal in that audio mixing thing. But then, like, the music would come in, it's just blasted, it's so loud, like, you need earplugs. The horrible audio mixing is one thing. Also, just 2 dark scenes. You said it, Pesman. Where is he? Harry Potter, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? But another thing is, like, with lighting. As a child, I didn't notice it until it was explained to me that they did in Lord of the Rings, where, you know, it's a fantasy world, we just need to light things. So, like, when it was nighttime, they would have, like, a pale blue lighting. Like, maybe it's moonlight, but it's like everything was well lit, but you knew it was nighttime because of the color choice they chose with the lighting. And how it was explained to me, it was when Game of Thrones did a nighttime scene. It was just dark. You couldn't see what was going on. I forgot what movie we were watching, but my mom pointed out, like, I hate how dark everything is. And I'm like, yeah, you can express nighttime without making it dark. You can express quiet, but still have things be well articulated. You can express loud, bombastic noises without deafening your audience. But yeah. Or when the dialogue is silent and the audio effects too loud. Oh yeah, so like they're like dead silent and you just hear white noise. I say white noise, but just like, I don't know, they're like trying to be quiet, but like everything they do is so loud. Like they're just walking on the floorboards. It's like, that's so loud. Why are you doing that? I'm not wearing hockey pants. What's hockey pants? What do you mean? Oh, hockey pads, Batman. I'm not wearing hockey pads. What's the difference between you and me? I'm not wearing hockey pads. Or like Bane. Oh, so you've come to kill me, Batman. Well, let me tell you, I have a stadium full of people that are now my hostage. Where's the bomb? You tell me where's the bomb. I don't meant to detonate the bomb. Now I think about it, the third Batman, the third Batman movie, I forget what it's called. Man, what a nightmare to listen to. Dumbledore in the books. Harry, good fellow, by chance did you perhaps put your name in the goblet of fire? Just wondering, you know. Harry Potter, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? It does sound like he's saying pants. But yeah, the only reason why this is on my mind a lot, like I said last week, is one of the YouTube channels I enjoy watching, the Real Red Rejects. They've been watching the Harry Potter movies, and since I'm sort of seeing it with a fresh eye, I am noticing, like, as a child, it's hard to express, why do I not like this, or why do I like this? I do wish that directors would have given the new Dumbledore actor direction to give more warmth to his acting. Because the first Dumbledore, obviously, was like, even though if he was saying scary things, it felt like a grandfather with warmth in his voice, like, so, and the Forbidden Forest is forbidden for those who don't want to die a death most terrible, you know. And then the new Dumbledore is just like, Harry, not now, I can't talk right now, goodbye. It's like, oh, Dumbledore, you were so warm before. Batman over here hearing you making fun of him, like, listen, I exaggerate. A part of me wonders how that conversation went with Christopher Nolan and... I almost said Chris Brown. That is not the actor's name. Christian Bale. I said Chris Brown. Could you imagine Chris Brown as Batman? Christian Bale. What was that conversation like? The direction of like, yeah, let's, I already went through this dialogue, so I'm gonna button mash through it. But that dialogue of like, yeah, let's have Batman talk, or just, it's like, okay. The Dark Knight Rises, that's what it was called. Yes, yes, yes. Imagine being the cameraman trying to hold it. It would have been so hard. Like, Bane and Batman have a scene together. You were merely born in the dark. What was it? You were merely adopted the darkness. I was born into it, bred by it. What are you talking about? Where's Alfred? And the camera is just like... Not gonna lie, I exaggerate. When I first saw that, I thought the same thing. I was like, DK, like Donkey Kong? Oh, Dark Knight, gotcha. The first Dumbledore then felt like he could have sang MacArthur Park. I don't know that. I didn't know that song. But yes, first Dumbledore, he did feel... If I recall, the first Dumbledore was the actor who said he took on the role because his grandchildren encouraged him to, right? Slytherin. Listen, you know. There could be good Slytherins. It's been so long since I've read the books that I've forgotten who the good Slytherins were. Because they are far and few in between. Also, shout out to Harry Potter 7 for having some of the best scenes be deleted scenes. I never knew they existed. The Malfoy throwing Harry his wand, going, Potter! You know, and like, last minute deciding that I can't continue like this is too evil. And then the scene where Dudley, because that was my favorite scene in the book. I didn't know it was a deleted scene in the movie, where Dudley sort of apologizes for his actions and just hopes Harry well. Because it sort of dawns on him, like, Harry's been through some things, and obviously he's in danger, and Dudley's like, I hope you stay safe in the books, like, kind of along those lines. I'm like, they took that out. It was a deleted scene. It's like, how dare they? If Batman heard us making fun of him, he'd say, you're not the fans I deserve. But the fans I need. Yes, he would take the criticism and go back to his mansion and cry himself to sleep as he drinks his whiskey or whatnot. Kuja, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Hello, Dwinky. It is time. Well, we're not dueling, we're transforming. I don't know why it said that. Okay, it's fine. MacArthur Park was a strange song from 1967 or whatever, written by Jimmy Webb and sang by Richard Harris, who would go to play Dumbledore. The song is extremely famous for being as weird as it is. You know, I find... Let me do this. I'm not trying to say this in a negative light. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Most British actors, I feel, have a background in theater. Like stage theater. At least the older generation. I don't know about the newer generation. And a lot of it, they are more free and open to the bizarre roles. Like, I mean, so I guess the only equivalent I can think of, like, say, American equivalent, Tim Curry played that one guy in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I haven't seen it, but, you know, sort of this flamboyant fishnets, like, darling, you know. I find that most British actors have a background similar to that, even if they have like a Shakespearean background. Like, I feel like a lot of British theater, like their core is stage plays, like live stage is their core, and a lot of live stage has a lot of more artsy undertones to it, so they're more open to that. So then it's a lot more shocking when you say like Sir Patrick Harrison played like a drag queen, what, you know, and you know, it's like to maybe like an even more Western audience, an American audience, that's a shock, but I think that's very normal in the European setting because they're like, yeah, because stage play sometimes is about the bizarreness of it all. So I wouldn't be surprised if OG Dumbledore sang a bizarre song. If you were to tell me, yeah, Conquer's Bad Fur Day or whatever, yeah, that was sung by Dumbledore, I'd be like, yeah, sure, that makes sense. Part of the strangest of the song is that Richard Harris could clearly not sing it. His voice is all over the place. That's actually funny. Tim Curry. Did I not say Tim Curry? What did I say? I meant Tim Curry, but Dr. Frankenfurter, indeed. Robin, wait, are you crying? Batman, no, it's just the rain. Running away. I wanna run away. Yeah, I might have not heard it. Yeah, I was just saying, like, the only American equivalent I can think of right away would be Tim Curry. Although, overall, Tim Curry, I wouldn't say has played, like, serious roles. all of his roles have been, to a certain extent, camp. So, yeah, I can't picture Tim Curry in a serious role. Never mind. He probably has played a serious role, but, it's not, in my imagination. So, yeah, maybe Tim Curry was a bad example. If you get a chance, look up MacArthur Parker in this version and give it a listen. I actually like the song a lot, but it's certainly not what you'd expect. Let me screenshot that. The screen has been shotted. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright. Because I remember everything else had an enemy in it. So I was able to breeze through that. Wait, I already read this. Okay. So this is a gravesite for the tribe of Gi. The tribe of Gi. You know, I'll come back to the right side. Okay, let me walk. Okay, so this is an underpass. This road down. I'm like, how do I get to that treasure chest? That's an underpass, so it's probably from the right side. Why was I stuck? Were you loading an enemy for me? Thank you very much. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Magic. Could you stop with... Okay. I forget what Mahi is. Mahi is just disabled? Oh, so I'm paralyzed. Okay. Yeah, these guys suck. If there's ever a live-action Final Fantasy VII adaptation, I want Danny DeVito to play Red number 13. Red 13's gotta be played by Danny DeVito. Sorry, Toots, I'm just not into bipedal woman, you know? I'm into the four-legged creatures. Sorry to scare you. I was putting on the show for Hojo, you know? Hey, Grandpa. Yeah, I'm actually a 12-year-old. Just imagine the Metallica song Jump in the Fire, except Hakuji saying, Goblet of Fire! Indeed. All characters should be played by Danny DeVito, especially Tifa. Yeah, Danny DeVito's be like, hey, Cloud, sorry to break it to you, but that wasn't you in Nibelheim, alright? That wasn't you. I'm a little concerned. Here's why. Every time there's an enemy encounter, there's a bit of a lag. Oh, I need to get deathed, right. I need to get deathed on. Let's do a gentle fire. Can you do that not on Cloud, please? Thank you. I'll just do a normal attack. Okay, that one's dead. I think... I'm gonna need y'all to attack Barret. I'm worried because I think these things only get one spell per. And they've already, yeah. So I don't think it can cast Death again. I think it's out of MP. Yeah, it do. Hey, Claude, you had limit break. Alright. Okay, note to self. I need to get death from them. I forgot about that. I need to get death upon. You know, I wonder how the enemy encounters would feel like if I walked into the dungeon with this face. And I'm like, cast death upon me. I double dog dare you. Cast it upon me. Do it. Do it. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Tachan, take me the hydrate. Give me the sweet release of death. Moruboru no something. I got something about Moruboru. Moruboru something hand. Put your head on my shoulder. Moruboru no shokushu. Tentacle from a Marlboro. Got you. Hi, Haku-chan. How you doing? You missed it. We had a very philosophical debate, discussion about whether or not... Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Yeah. It was a very important discussion. Okay, let's go. Yes, it is this way. Oh, there's something. Chesto! Hello? I am so confused. Why can I not... I need answers. Why can I not get that Chesto? Is it the thing again? Okay, it's you guys again. Hey, you guys! I'm gonna need y'all to cast Death. Do not do it on the other two. Barret is right there! And I think Cloud's Limit Break is a one-shot kill. Alright, now don't be double dipping. Okay, here we go. It's time. I learned death. I can now have the sweet release of death. So kill that. And then I'll match a magic, you boys. Pooping out these missiles. Pooping nuke 'em. Is that enough to kill y'alls? No, it's not. Right, I forgot! He doesn't have the atomic scissors on anymore, so Barret can backline this. That's right. What did that say? I missed it. What did that say? Is that Limit Break? I did not see the words Limit Break. Oh, it was Climb Hazard. Alright, question. Is Climb Hazard good, or do we want to stick with the bomb moms? Climb Hazard's good? Alright. Oh wait, no, I don't have to do that. Alright, yeah. Okay. I don't have to switch. I forgot. I'm still in the level 2 region, so I don't have... Why can I not... Do I do something here? I hate that. Okay, I'm not going up yet. I guess I'll just go down and get my chesto. Ah! Blade beam is multi-target, climb hazard is single. Oh, good to know. I'm glad I asked. I'll blade beam everything else then. Boing. Matara magic! I feel like my mic is close to my mouth today. Let me lower it. So y'all aren't getting my nose breathing ASMR. Oh, Barret! Oh. I thought that was Cloud. I'm like, oh, it's already Cloud's turn. It's because Barret is paralyzed. That's lame. Barret, don't do it! It's a waste! There's only one guy left! Okay. Okay. Ayy. Ooh, Barret was so close. Ooh, I got a high potion. Nice, nice. So we are in the realm of the dead, say? Black megaphone. Don't I already have that? I could have sworn. It might be already equipped on the Kitoshi. Maybe... Oh, I think that was a purchasable weapon. That is rude. If someone was maining Kitoshi and they bought that and then it's literally in like a chest. I'm not leaving it. Oh! Oh, I see now. Man, the textures on this area is confusing. Alright, I see. It's underground. Gotcha, gotcha. It's underground. Wait, Metal Gear Chrono, don't do it. Hey, Kujo or Tachan, whichever. Try typing exclamation mark hey. I don't know, just type in. Hey. Huh. 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 I made that command specifically, mods, to garner attention to the fact that, hey, my time is up. Oh no, don't worry. I specifically didn't want you to do it because I wanted to let the other mods know that, hey, this command's for you. Just to, like, get my attention if I miss something or if the timer is up. Oh, I think you told me last time to get your attention. Oh, don't worry. I just thought it'd be a good, like, hands-on practice moment, you know? I'm just letting the mods know you can use it. You can use it. Grow from it, but yeah. Obviously, I'm not expecting all y'all to be like, attention 24/7. Like, no, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that that's there for y'all to use. I just got it, so I'm enjoying it a lot. Street Fighter 6, are you whooping booty? Or in case we see Batman sneaking up on you, Batman's got nothing on me. Because I got the power of Dumbledore on my side. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Okay, there we go. That's why that was so confusing. Okay, there we go. Now what? I usually listen to the stream since my eyes usually wander due to ADD. Gotcha. I mean, I think my beautiful voice is perfect white noise. I'll just be blabbing to myself, and people are like, yeah, sure, just, you know, keep doing what you're doing. I'll be like, okay! So perfect background was indeed. I'm just learning to play. The fighting games I usually play are very different. Ah, gotcha. 見ての通り、この洞窟はコスモキャニオンのどこへと続いておる。奥へ続いてる。Oh, as you can see, this cave continues on under through beyond Cosmic Canyon. Beyond. 義足はわしらより体も大きく何より man, I was so close to not having to read, or I might not read. We'll also read. 義足はわしらより体も大きく何より残忍じゃ。ここから攻め入れられたら一回りもなかったじゃろ。She's a tribe of Gi, and they're bigger than us, more than anything. So Zannin means cruel. If they had attacked us from here, we wouldn't have stood a chance. I'm now confused. We talking about Red's people? What? Our lady has the most beautiful voice. Beautiful. Ah, you calling my butt silly. That's what it is. Ori said bootyful. She said, yeah, you're a silly butt. Bootyful, silly butt. Same thing. Oh, he is talking about Red. So they are an antagonistic group if they so choose to be. Alright, let us proceed. Wow, you just wrecked Red's entire existence and said, alright, moving on. Maybe Bugenhagen is the Dumbledore of this story. Red 13, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? That's not what I meant! That's not what I meant! You would. Alright, come on. Thank you for the 10 bitty bits. I think Mia is the biggest goofy butt, but you take close second. But let me get in the back line. No! I meant Red get to the back line, not Barrett take the front line. I need to read these names better. Reading is overrated. These guys are giving me good EXP though. I've been getting good juicy level ups. Have you noticed? Like the EXP bar has been going up nicely. Like I'm almost level 30. This is nice. This is nice. Where am I? Alright, next room. Next room! Chesto. Do I need to heal? It's a little early. Okay, Chesto. I guess we'll just go left. Nothing? Okay. That's fine. Wait, is the second door the right door? Because if that's the case, I want to go to the other doors first. Booty wop. Booty wop. How's our MP going? MP is still good. What? Now, excuse me, sir. Why did you do that much damage to me? Killers! I was just about to say, like, man, Cloud has a lot of MP. If I could just drain that MP and distribute it to Red and Barret, but I'm like, okay, never mind. Cloud is designated healer. I leveled up again. This is crazy. I should just chill here, like, get all my AXP. This feels like the right way, doesn't it? Oh, you know what? That road to the left there probably goes to the Chesto. Okay. I saw the spider web. I assume that's the only thing I could have done. Woo! What kills spider? Blizzard? They hate the cold, maybe? Can I manipulate this guy? Just for funsies? Just for funsies? Yeah, no, I didn't do it. What is a good spell on spider? Because death takes way too long. I mean, maybe... These are all so expansive. I could turn him into a frog. It's probably immune to it. We can try it. Let's try it, just for funsies. Frogert! Did it work? Let's go! I'm gonna let Cloud do the honors, because you missed out last time. Get wrecked. This is nice! I'm not getting poisoned, I'm not getting, paralyzed, no nothing. This guy actually has a lot of HP. Why is he not dead yet? I think I've done at least like 1k damage already. What? Was this a mini-boss? Was this a mini-boss? How is he not dead yet? I'm not wasting any MP on you because Red is low. Okay, there we go. Jeez, how much HP was that? Jeez! Alright, note to self, spiders get toted. They gave me nothing. Oh, they gave good AP though. It's good AP. Hey, Starling, how goes it? How goes it? Okay, let me get my... Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, you again. Hey, don't back attack me. It do so much damage. Alright. Oh, I could just do this. Red is low on MP. Gotcha. I was so close! Wait, I just noticed how freaky that skull looks. Blah, 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 blah. Touchdown, thank you for the stretch. Alright. Red, I think you need an Aether. Let me get my shoulders rolled a bit. Okay. You know what? I didn't need to do that. I thought ethers were 50. Oops, I wasted an ether. That's fine. I only lost like 20, right? There we go. A fairy ring, nice. Is there anything else in here? Like, I'm curious about that first door, but I guess there's nothing there. I see Chesto. How to acquire Chesto. There's another Chesto! Okay, I'll go back. I'll go back. So let's try door number 3? Nothing? Okay. Ah! Kenjayazi! Hello, F and D. Yes. I got a random encounter. You know, after going through all the doors, I might give the guide a quick peek just to make sure I didn't miss any treasure chestos. Because that will be important. I feel like fire might be more potent. Stop! What did I do to these eardies? What's your favorite in what sense? Favorite spell, favorite character, favorite Final Fantasy game? Favorite ice cream flavor? Boop. Wait. Okay. Door number 3 is nothing. Okay, we gotta toad this spider. Note to self, because this guy's got some chunky HP. So we toad it. Okay, let me defend, so that Barrett can go straight into... Kaheru no kero kero kero. Kero kero. Kero 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 quack quack quack. Which one could, your favorite town, which one could you live in if we had to choppy? Good question. Because pinky toe you probably need for balance, right? Like, the 2 edge toes, right? On either side, I think are important. I feel like the long toe is also important, so, like, the second one, that's about the big toe. I don't know, so maybe the one by the pinky toe? You could probably live without, maybe? I don't know how these balancing games work. Whichever toe least affects my balance. I got another job at Food Line. What is Food Line? It's a grocery... Oh, there we go. It's a grocery store where you buy products into... And next Let's Play game will be showcased... Nice, nice. Congrats on the new job and congrats on getting the YouTubes set up. I don't know what Gage Vinto is, but Splatoon, nice. I didn't know Splatoon had a story mode. Scientists used to think pinky toes were stupid and unnecessary. I feel like it makes sense that, like, the toes or fingers on, like, the outside, the outskirts. Ooh, I got an X potion? That's a lot. Never used my X potions, though. What does door number 5 do? Alright, I went through all the doors. So I'm gonna sneaky a look at the guide now. Did I get everything? All the chestos? X potion, fairy ring. Yep, I got them. Alright. That was easy enough. You know what? This dungeon crawling bit actually wasn't too difficult. Oh, that looped? I did not know that. We want... Oops. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stream on this platform on the 18th. Oh, you're switching to Twitch? What is that? What is that? Don't stab me. I'm gonna turn you into a toad because I don't trust you. I don't trust you, so I'm toadifying you. Oh! He's immune. Which means he's asleep. I'm leaving! That's a new enemy I don't trust. Some of these guys, I feel like there's a boss coming up. I know in my bones there's gonna be a giant, like, undead train or something that's gonna come kill me. But before I do, let me check the enemy skill guide. So the next thing is in a mansion. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. What about stealing? I haven't stolen in a long time. Death Claw, Platinum, and a Harpy. Mount Nebel. We are not in Mount Nebel, but... Okay, so Mount Nebel gives us a gold armlet. So I have to remember, Mount Nebel for stealing, and the mansion for enemy skill. Gotcha, gotcha. Hello, psychos and weirdos. Hello to you. What up, what up? How does the psychoing and weirding in this climate be doing? How's that economy going for you? Okay, I'm guessing then there's a way in from the left? Oh, hi again. Well, hi there. Hey, it's my turn. I'm gonna frogger you. Get toaded. You know what? I'm surprised. This was the one skill that I'm like, I don't need it. And I just accidentally got it. But you know what? It's been doing me good because, I don't want to know what this spider can do to me. I don't want to know. Things have been casting death, paralysis, poison on me, so I don't want to know what this spider can do. All I know is that he has a lot of health, and it is not okay to have a lot of health in front of me. It'll be, 7 switching platforms, YouTube, Twitch. Gotcha. I do know. So when I first started streaming on Twitch, I was warned to, like, not dual stream, like, because you're not supposed to do that. But I'm seeing a lot of people do it now, so I don't know if Twitch and YouTube came to an agreement so that it's okay to multi-stream, because I see a lot of people simultaneously stream on YouTube and Twitch now. So I don't know what's up with that. But, I mean, you could look into it, Starlink, and see if that is allowed, and if so, that could be a viable option. Dissect that frog? Funny fact, since Psychos and Weirdos brought it up, so when I first dissected a frog in middle school, my job was like, alright, you do this part. So my job was to remove eyeball. I was like, okay. Obviously, the formaldehyde made the frog smell wretched, right? And I was trying to get... The eyeball would not come out. I was, like, struggling. I was like, ugh. The eyeball popped. And its juiciness got... Luckily, not on my clothes. Not in anything I owned. But the glasses. The little protective glasses they make you wear. Because, of course, they do something. But the eyeball popped and juiced all over the protective eyewear. And I was like, interesting. So, what do we do for this project now that the eyeballs pop? I guess we'll try with the other eyeball. That one didn't pop. It's deflated, so I don't know what's up with frog eyeballs. Time for frog good soup, or it's kosher now? I can't remember which one was saying. No, but YouTube and Twitch made nice. So, they did make a treaty then. It is okay to dual stream. It shows the black screen saying, but YouTube was fine. I haven't tried dual streaming Starlink, but you could try... I mean, Chrono might know. I know, if you know, I've rated them before. Blaps. Blaps streamed. I know he dual streams, so he would probably be able to give you a more solid answer. I think he's in my Discord, but if not, I could give you a link to his Discord if you want to ask questions. Because I think Blaps does have a specific Discord for technical inquiries that anyone from his Discord can answer, or he himself. I know nothing. Indeed. Yeah. Frog eyeballs. No! I was so close to leveling up! Haha! Ah! I just got finished fighting a spider. And I got these guys. Boo. Boo. Boingo Oingo brothers. Can we not? I actually never tried it. I just know it as soon as it was possible. Dragon Blitz hopped on it. Oh, is that one of your... Who did what now? Can we not? That's nothing. I dissected a frog with my bare hands. I believe that's called butchering. Wait, psychos, did you do the thing Godzilla did to, I haven't actually seen the movie. Did you do the thing that Godzilla did to, was it Ghidorah? Where he, like, grabs him by the mouth and goes, open wide, and I'm gonna fire my laser right into his mouth. Did you do that? Did you take the frog and go, laser beam into your mouth? Hey, you guys! YouTube and Twitch. Listen. Sure. I don't know the context behind the comment, but sure. I think my mom decided to fail that class because she couldn't handle dissecting frogs. I mean, listen, I'm just asking the real questions. Did you fire a laser into that frog's mouth? I wish. Listen. All I know is that when I saw that clip of Godzilla going open wide, I was like, this is how I feel every time I go to the dentist. I'll try your advice. It's probably not required, but we'll see. Yeah. Give it a try. Give it a try. Oh! Gotcha. So the term that Twitch caught, because you said, killing gay frogs, but the term Twitch caught was killing gay. It didn't include the gay frogs thing. Also, how did that gay frogs meme start? Out of curiosity. I've seen that term used before. What is the origin of that meme? I've heard, what was it? It was like the water is turning the frogs gay or something like that. Alex Jones? Is that? It would be. I got an Aether Turbo! It was Alex Jones. The water turned the frogs gay. That is a wild statement. Is it like... were they talking about, like, the water near, like, a nuclear reactor or something? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know the context. I feel like it's funnier out of context. I feel like once it's explained to me, it's going to be, like, a downer. Like, oh, okay. Don't explain it to me. It's funnier out of context. Tap water turning frogs gay or something. Yeah, never seen it in context? Yeah. Water be turning the frogs gay. That's so bizarre. Okay, how's my limit break? Red is kind of close. Okay. Barrett doesn't need an ether yet. Cloud probably needs a potion. A high potion up there. Yes, good. Regular potions do 100. So I'll give a little bit of live. Yeah. Do you want me to remove it from the permitted terms? See, that's hard, because the context was gay frogs, right? But it didn't say... it didn't... Yeah, that is a weird term to permit, because the term was specifically the killing gay, and not in context of the frogs. I guess, yeah, remove it from the permitted terms for now, just in case. Yeah, depending on the context we can re-allow, but yeah, I'd agree. Remove it for now, just in case. Just because that specific word order could be pretty problematic. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. But yeah, we can always come back to it, depending on the context, but yeah. Yeah, that's a You know what, Twitch? You right. I was like, what is Twitch doing now? Like, banning random terms. I'm like, okay, I get that. Yeah, that is, I can see how that can be easily manipulated to be a very harmful comment. Someone made a remix with the frogs. Also, it was Infowars. Gotcha. I have been informed that tap water makes the frogs gay. What now? Are you about to hit a boss? Is that what it is? Why is Cloud in front? その騎士はこの洞窟を一人で走り抜けた。Wait, so did the tribe go rogue and was Daddy-O the only one, like, last man standing? Is that what happened? So その戦士はこの洞窟一人を走り抜けた。I feel like the last statement wasn't properly translated. Because it was like, it said the tribe of Gi were large but cruel. But I think maybe the better translation, because I didn't know the Zenshi, was it? I think maybe ruthless was the word they were going for. Like, they were big and powerful. Maybe that's what they were going for. Boss, I found Hakchan's favorite candy, Eldritch Beans. Beans! Jelly beans with mini eldritch tentacles sticking out of them. Is that a thing? Also, was that a vine? Guy's like, hey, I got you some beans. He's like, oh boy, I love beans! 次から次へと、something. 次から次へを襲いかかったくる義族と戦いながら。Okay, I need clarification. So the tribe of Gi attacked. Oh wait, let me translate. That warrior continued fighting the tribe of Gi as they came on and on again. Is the tribe of Gi Red's race, or is it something entirely different? Because I was under the premonition, the conception that Red 13, like the tribe of Gi, were the ones who for many generations protected the canyon. Red is not the tribe of Gi. Okay, gotcha. That was my mistake. So this is the graveyard of this tribe of Gi. We don't know what that tribe of Gi was, but Red's lineage, which we do not know the race or what they're called, they were the ones who protected, and so what was it? How did Mamio die? Because I feel like what they're insinuating, so in the underground fight, Daddy-O was fighting and probably died, and Mamio was fighting Shinra? Is that what it was? Suddenly my brain farted and I forgot the lordom. It is now in Street Fighter 6. It was Capcom, they did it. Gotcha. I don't think they specifically named Red's tribe. Gotcha. Red is the dog, if I remember correctly. Really? You could have fooled me. I thought that dog was named the Veda. How you doing, Gashokam? Also, I updated the emotes, by the way. I basically made some adjustments, the only adjustments I made. So I added the Engi emote, and I removed the hype emote and made it an animated one. I just added one of the simple Twitch provided filters over it. So the hype emote now has like a rave color over it. So now you can have the Engi emote. Also, boss, make love, not war. What do you mean? I heard that summer sounded like an interesting advice. What do you mean? I'm always a lovable warmonger. What do you mean? Tacha, no. Here's what it is. You gotta be a lovable warmongerer. That's what has to happen. Ji-chan, その戦士って Grandpa, is that warrior? After a little more. Bugenhagen, stop trolling. Stop twolling. Well, that looks like a boss fight. Alright, I'm gonna make a prediction. There it is. We're fighting an undead boss, right? And I'm gonna make people mad again for not suplexing the train in Final Fantasy VI? Yeah, something like that. So what I'm gonna do is do Phoenix down. They gave us an X potion right before the boss fight. I only have 2, but should I try an X potion on the boss? I'm kind of curious now. So, I don't know why. It bugged me that we've got an X potion. I'm like, oh, we haven't had X potion. Obviously, we've had, but... I've been getting ethers, and the one potion I get is an X potion. I got Charles Buckley and yeah, I do apologize by the way. Oh yeah, I got 20 key cookies now. Congrats. No worries about that. Yeah, it is one of those things where in context, like it was a joke, I get it, but the term specifically that Twitch caught, I was like, I can see how that one can be problematic. So it was a good thing for me, learning experience for me, to be aware that some terms like that, I should be careful when permitting them. So like in context, maybe like if I see the comment is not harmful, then I can permit it, but then I'd have to unpermit the word just in case. It was a good learning experience for me, Starling, so if anything, I appreciate the opportunity to learn from it. Lady's favorite athlete is Charles Barkley. I actually don't know who Charles Barkley is, but sure. I remember in middle school I got high-fived by Carmelo Anthony. Does that count for anything? I high-fived Carmelo Anthony. It was just whoopsh. Denver Nuggets basketball player. B-ball. B-ballin'. I'm gonna try expo... Okay, this might be really dumb. I'll do it at the very beginning, and if the boss is actually not an undead, then obviously, I just wasted an X potion. I don't really use X potions anyways. I usually use cures, Curagas. You know, I don't really... Later on in the game, I really don't use magic items. So maybe, just maybe, it's gearing up and be like, hey, maybe this X potion will deal a booty whopping amount of damage, right? So we're fighting this face, right? Is this guy petrified? Oh, how could it be? What? Ji-chan, koitsu wa Ji-chan, who's this? I mean, Grandpa, who's this? 死してなほ義足のブラ亡き墓が呼んだと大気のようにブラ Speak dumb. Okay. 死してなお義足の亡霊がよどんだ大気のように So even as the ghost of Gi, the tribe of Gi hangs over the stagnant air. Yep, you need to speak dumb, Bugenhagen. これはいかん No! Oh no! Wait. Did you see that mouth? He's like, Amaja. I got a bit of lockjaw. Oh, hi. I don't know if this guy's an undead. We can try. Hey, dude. Where's my X potion? Hey, dude. Do you like X potion? Did you heal me? No, it healed itself. Why are you healing itself? X potion? Oh, that didn't do enough. Oh, never mind, it did. Oh, I was right! Let's go! I was panicking. I was like, oh no, it wasn't enough. I gotta go. I gotta kill it with Cloud or something. I was panicking. Oh, I was sweating so hard. I knew they gave me an X potion for a reason. Charles Barkley is an NBA basketball player whose Raptors ended up with the Grizzlies first analysis. And you also met Carmelo Anthony, a basketball player for the Denver Nuggets. And yeah! I was in middle school, and Carmelo Anthony, I forgot what it was for. it was like a fundraiser. Basically, someone in my grade reached like something with like a fundraiser. I can't remember. Basically, something or other happened. So here's what actually happened. So this kid basically had the opportunity to meet Carmelo Anthony, and he could choose friends to like basically play basketball with him. So like they took one side of the gym, you know, gym class was on the other side. I was in band at the time. So the band room was close to the gym. So I was going to the bathroom, and as I was hopping out, because at that time I knew, you know, that kid and his friends were playing basketball with Carmelo Anthony. And as I was coming out of the bathroom, I washed my hands, you know, and whatnot. They came out and they were taking like a water fountain break. So they were taking drinks at the drinking fountain. You know, they came out and they like spooked me because they all just came tumbling out as boys who were like, yeah, whatever and such. And I was surprised. I was like kind of like shocked. Like, oh, there's a bunch of dudes in front of me. Like the band room was on the other side. And you know, so Carmelo Anthony saw, I was surprised. He was like, hey, my bad, you can go through. And he like high-fived me. And I was like, okay. At the time, I didn't know it was Carmelo Anthony. So when I went home, I was like, some guy named Carmel high-fived me. And like my parents are like, yeah, okay, whatever. And my brother's like, Carmel? So who names their kid Carmel? I was like, I don't know. I guess he's like a basketball player and such. And then my brother immediately caught on, like, okay, Denver Nuggets, his name is Carmel. It's Carmelo Anthony. I was like, some guy named Carmel high-fived me. He said, rar, Carmelo Anthony? Mayhaps. That was a very delayed death animation. I was so nervous. I thought I wasted the X potion because I thought it didn't work because he was still standing. I was like, oh, I gotta attack. But I'm glad my instinct was right. I was like, why'd they give me an X potion? I was like, because they've been giving me a lot of ethers up until then. I got ethers. I got the black megaphone for Ketosher. Damn. There's a Nike commercial of Charles Barkley versus Godzilla. Now here's the real question. Did Godzilla take Charles Barkley and go open wide and laser Charles Barkley? I never knew you. Told me you met Mel. Any other player I should know you met? Also, yes, that's real. That's probably the only one I've like. It's weird to say I met because it was just in passing, and it was just like, hey, my bad, you know, because again, it was just like. Middle school boys being middle school boys, they all probably just like busted out of the gym, let's get some water. And you know, he was like coming in from the rear. So he probably saw that like they busted out, and they probably didn't realize that like, you know, they cut me off and like almost bulldozed me. So he was like, hey, my bad, you can pass. You know, I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. At the time, so all I can say, I kind of said it to annoy my brother, because my brother was like, you met Carmelo, you high-five Carmelo. And I was like, yeah, his hands were sweaty. And I'm like, in hindsight, like, of course they were, because he was playing basketball with some middle schoolers, but like, I think that's probably my only famous person experience. I'm trying to think if I've met anyone from afar. My mom saw Sandra Bullock from afar. Like, she was on the same flight as Sandra Bullock. But it was obviously one of those things, like, so Sandra Bullock was in first class and my mom saw her. And my mom's a huge Sandra Bullock fan. But obviously it was one of those, like, I'm just boarding. She probably just wants to get the flight, be on the flight and chill. So my mom didn't say anything, but... She hasn't washed her hands since I went back... Listen... I washed my hands again because that hand was sweaty. Sandra Bullock, yes. How you think Twitch will allow me for swearing? I don't know. Has people sworn here before? I don't know. I don't swear. But I don't know what the... Hey, I got a... Waizaroto. What's a wiser rod? It's a... Oh! It's like wise, but wiser. It's a rod that's wiser than the wise rod. There's a wise rod, there's a wiser rod, and there's a wisest rod. Yeah. That's how it be. Also, I did not get a lot of EXP for... I saw the materia! arigato, Cloud. Thank you, Cloud. あんたたちのおかげでなんとか助かったよ. Thanks to you, things were good. I mean, you lucky that we just happened to be dungeon crawling. You just happened to decide to be a very convoluted old man and not just tell Red, hey, your old man was actually protecting from the rear. No, you just be like, let me show you. Oh, by the way, this dead thing is coming back from the grave to kill us. Okay. ナナキもいつの間にかずいぶん強くなっていたんじゃな。ナナキ, you too have gotten strong without me noticing.
そうかな。You think?
やはりお前を連れてきたのは間違いではなかったようじゃ。As I thought it was the right choice to bring you along. I'm excited about the material that's over there, but it's green, so I don't know how I feel about that. さあ、お前に見せたいものはすぐそこじゃ。Alright then, the thing I want to show you, it's right over here. Is Bugenhagen the boomer? No, what was before Baby Boomer? Greatest generation? Is that what it was? Bugenhagen's probably that generation. Bugenhagen is before the Baby Boomer generation. Let's put that out there. Dude is ancient. I know famous Smash players. Ugh. Hold on, it's Mommy Yo calling. One sec. Huzzah! Okay, I'm back. My mom says hi, by the way. My mom says hi. It was so cute. She was just like, so I found these onions, and they're cheap, but there's a lot of them. And I was like, oh, okay. What's up? So she's like, do you want some? And I'm like, sure, but how many are there? She's like, oh, let me video call you and show you. So she was showing me this bag of onions. I'm like, yeah, that's a little too many. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it by myself. And she's like, oh, okay. And so she's like, all right, you just get onions yourself, and I won't buy these onions. You know, I'm like, yeah, okay. And she's like, so what are you doing right now? I was like, streaming. And she was like, oh, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry. I called you. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's fine. You know, I just muted it. It's fine. She's like, okay, tell everyone I said hi, bye. And she hung up. I was like, oh, okay. I'll say how it is. But yeah, she says hi. She wanted to talk about onions. What's for dinner? Onions again. Yes. Oh, it goes greatest silent boomer X millennial zoomer alpha. Gotcha. So question, because isn't there also like an in-between era with boomer and X? Isn't there a Gen Y somewhere? Or is that millennial and I'm just being crazy? Where's Gen Y? I think millennial might be Gen Y and they just renamed it to millennial. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, I want to show you something. It's right over there. Is it the materia? Can I pick it up? Millennial is Y. Gotcha. Juryoku. I got gravity. See, I didn't actually fight the boss, so I don't know if this gravity spell is actually impertinent to the scenario. I'm like, why did I get gravity? But you know, this is me. The XYZ. Oh, and then Zoomer. Gotcha. Wait, so you mean to tell me currently we're on Gen Alpha, right? You mean to tell me the next gen is Gen Beta? The Gen Alpha kids are not gonna let the Gen Beta kids, like, they're not gonna let it down. They're like, hey, you're a Gen Beta. You're a beta boy. I don't know what comes after beta. There's alpha, beta. I don't know all the alphabet. Well, like the Greek. It's Greek, right? Greek. Alpha, beta. I know theta. And there's omega. Because theta is the one that's like the B with the long. Like, it looks like a capital B, but it has a long back. And then omega is like the one with like the weird half circle with the little feet sticking out. Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Gamma. Wait. These aren't Greek letters? After I saw the Charlie, I was like, hold up. Hold up. Depending on the reference, military has Charlie. Gotcha. Otherwise, Greek, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Gamma, and Delta. Wait, is Omega not part of it? It's not alphabetical order for Greek. Gotcha. I have another for Braid, the comeback king. In case I'm going to look up at my last message. I probably won't even know if you tell me to look it up because I know nothing about sports. She's telling me Tom Brady out of a blue, go 7-time Super Bowl champion. The man do it. Oh, is he the one with all the rings in that Super Bowl commercial? Was he the one that was taking off all the rings? Gotcha. Forward! Charge! Omicron is for the Greek order. Omega is the Greek letter. Gotcha. I think. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. If anything, it's probably better because it's been so long since I've done anything educational in my life. The next generation is screwed. Why? Because they're called Gen Beta. Kokoa. This is... その戦士はここで義族と戦った。That warrior fought with the tribe of Gi here. I summoned the Final Fantasy VII players to remind me how did Red 13's Mamio died. Did she die fighting Shinra? Is that what it was? My brain farted a bit and ejected that piece of knowledge out from my noggin. 義族が一歩たりともコスモキャノンに入り込めないようにな。He fought so that the tribe of Gi could not step one toe into the Cosmo Canyon. Ooga chaga chaga, ooga chaga, ooga chaga, ooga chaga. そして自分は二度と村へ戻ることはなかった。And then he too would never return to the town. Died in a fight during the invasion of Cosmo Canyon, yeah, when Red 13 was born. Gotcha. Okay, so it was a Shinra invasion that Mamio fought off, and then he thinks Daddio abandoned them. But Daddio, it just so happened that simultaneously, perhaps Shinra egged the Gi tribe on, but simultaneously Daddio was fighting the Gi tribe down here, and they both died. I'm worried that someone will find one word and just skibbity or riz. I mean, to be fair, we had yeet. We got yeet, so I mean, kids can have the funky words. There's a new word I've been seeing. Crash out. Like when people have like a meltdown, basically, like get hysterical. They're like, I'm crashing now. I'm like, so do we not say meltdown anymore? Just like drama queen, meltdown, hysteria. We say crash out now, I think. That was a new one I saw. Don't know if they specify where you're at, so I didn't specify who or what group. Don't want to spoil. Okay. Oh wait, you know what I can do actually, which would be easier? I can go up through the guide I have pulled up and specifically seek out the dialogue. And if they do mention how Mamio died, I feel like they did, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, they don't specify the story. I feel like they did tell us. But maybe I wasn't paying attention and they didn't tell us. I think maybe I assumed Shinra, because Shinra has been the main antagonistic group thus far. But maybe it's not Shinra. But it's fine. Okay. Maybe it's not. The NATO alphabet for G is Golf, not Gamma. I thought it was a Greek alphabet. Maybe. No worries, no worries. I wouldn't know, so I couldn't correct you. Every time I voiced a Nanaki grandpa, I was doing Snoop Dogg voice. Wait, like Bugenhagen? To be like, hey yo Nanaki, your daddy yo was just drop it like it's hot down here with the Gi tribe, yo. Like
you will be flogged. And when we put into Cuba to resupply, God willing, you will be flogged some more. And then enslaved on the sugar plantations for the rest of your miserable lives.
You think you can be kinged? No, for thou art from henceforth now a permanent slave of the Hokuto Empire. Ha ha! Look at that. Look at that. You're a VIP now. Why 17,000, you say? Because that's the rough estimate of how many people were guillotined during the French Revolution. You say you want to be king, well now you are a pawn of mine. Enjoy the VIP. そして自分は二度と... Oh wait, I read that. は見るがいい、ナナキ。Behold, ナナキ、お前の父紳士セトの姿を。Behold the figure of your father, the warrior Seto. Plantation, wait a moment, I'm black. Now listen, cycles and weirdos. It's not February anymore. It's not February no more. Yeah, that's the... Have you seen The Road to El Dorado? Because that would be Cortez. And he's like, hey, you will be flogged dissected and destroyed and sent to the sugar plantations. I was adopted by Princess Zelda. I'm also at 3K cookies. So how long will that last? Oh, the VIP. I haven't decided on a time frame. What should I do with the VIP? Because I'm kind of new to the VIP concept. March is for women. Exactly. It's no longer February. It is now women time. I get to go wah, and people gotta obey me. Bow down before the whammon. What was it? Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm still kind of vaguely unsure about the whole VIB status. I could either put a time limit on it, or what I've seen some people do is put a people limit to it. So have a limit to how many people can have the VIP status. So whenever like someone else VIP stats, then the oldest VIP stat will then get kicked off from the list, and the newest entry can enter. I could do it that way. Now that you mention it, I could do that. For now, it's unlimited, but you can have up to 100 VIP slots. You can knock out the oldest one or something. That's true. I'll keep it at 100. How about that? I'll keep it at 100. So it is unlimited until we hit 100, which I don't think is gonna happen anytime soon. I don't even know 100 people. Alright. Behold your warrior father. Huh? What is... Oh, snap! That took me a while to register that. So he got paralyzed? Aww. あれが瀬戸。That's Seto?
瀬戸はそこで義足を戦い続けた。瀬戸 continued to fight the tribe of Gi there. この谷を守り続けた。He continued to protect this valley. 義足のでくしで体を石にされても義足が全てを逃げ出した後も戦士瀬戸はここを守り続けた。Let me
do some herder translations there, because I don't know what that is. 義足の毒矢毒矢で体を石にされても Okay. So even after his body was turned to stone by the tribe of Gi's poisoned arrows, even after they had all fled, this warrior Seto continued to stay steadfast in this place to protect us. 今もこうして守り続けている. Even now he continues to protect. 今も even now.
たとえ逃げ出した卑怯者と思われてもたった一人命をかけてコスモキャニオンを守ったんじゃ。
Even if you consider him a coward for running away, just all alone here,
he gave his life protecting Cosmos Canyon.
March Madness MLV. Got opening this soon. Oh, March Madness. Yeah, I forgot that's a thing. Oh, and St. Patty's Day. Yeah. Wear green, or else you're gonna get your heart displaced from your chest cavity. Wear green if you don't want your heart to be displaced from your chest cavity.
それがお前の父親セトじゃ。That is your father, Seto.
あれがセト。母さんはこんなことを。What? That's Seto? Did mother know? Why are you laughing, Bugenhagen jerk?
知っておったよ。二人はあの時わしに頼んだのじゃ。この洞窟は封印してくれとな。Of course she knew. At that time, those two actually begged me. They asked me to seal this cave.
So after Daddy-O went in, the parents said, after Daddy-O goes in, seal the cave so nothing can pass. Okay. Mad Scientist Haku here.
Mad Scientist now call me clever. genius, omniscient scientist 博士は Get some slurp, Starlink. Let me bless your dreams with something delectable. Oops. I cannot spell. Spelling is above my pay grade. There we go. Dream of strawberry tarts, Starling. They're quite delicious if you ask me. わし一人で不意し、そのことは誰にも話してはいけない。So I alone sealed this cave and haven't spoken of it since. この洞窟のことは忘れた方が良いからと言ってな。They told me that it was better to forget about this cave.
Man, what a traumatic lore dump for a 15-year-old. Red's like 15, 16, right? Is that what they said? He's 48, but 15, 16.
クラウド、勝手を言ってますない、言ってすまないが、わしら二人きりにしてくれんかな。Cloud, I apologize for doing whatever you want, but could you leave the two of us alone for a bit? Just a bit.
Alright, cool. Aw, Barrett. I feel like Barrett is gonna have a big soft spot for Red now that he knows that Red is a child.
ナナキよ、クラウドたちを旅を続けるのじゃ。ナナキ、dear ナナキ、you must continue your trip with Cloud and friends and company.
じっちゃん、Grandpa.
聞くのじゃナナキ。Listen ナナキ。クラウドたちは星を救うなどと言っておるな。Cloud and them their companions are saying they want to save the planet. I was doing okay for a hot second there with the readings. 正直なところそんなことができるとはわしには思えん。To put it honestly, I don't think they will be able to successfully accomplish that journey. この星のすべての魔航路を止めても星の死はほんの少しのビルだけじゃ。Even if they were to stop all the Mach reactors, the planet's death would only be slightly delayed. セフィロスとやらを倒しても同じこと。Even if they defeat Sephiroth, it's the same thing. 形あるものは必ず崩すじゃ。Anything that has shape will eventually crumble.
Okay, Doomer.
だがな、ナナキ。However, ナナキ、わしは最近考えるのじゃ。Recently, I've been thinking. こんなにも星が苦しんでいるのに、星の一回や星の一部であるわしらにできることは本当に何もないのかとな。一回What did that mean? Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, one thing.
So, I wonder, is there nothing we can do for this planet that is struggling as a member, no, as a part of this planet? John, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I'll take a peekaboo at it real quick. Ori, one sec. Let me take a peekaboo. Oonga baga, oonga baba, oonga, oonga, oonga baba. Not yet. Maybe later? I'll check it out later. Maybe, Ori. Oh wait, I forgot to stretch. 結果はどうなろうと何かやることが大切なのではないか。Regardless of the result, isn't it more important to act? わしは運命を受け入れず、
すぎるのではないか。Have I not accepted fate a little too much?
Yeah. Basically, he's like, oh, we're dying? Alright, I'll take it lying down. I'm not gonna fight a bit. That's true. Yeah, he's kind of had that mindset.
だが、何かをするにはわしは年を取りすぎた。
However, in order to act now, I have far surpassed that age. I'm too old.
今年で130歳じゃよ。ほほほじゃ。This year I am 130 years young. だからナナキよ。UK! As such, ナナキ, go forth! わしの代わりにすべてを見届けるのじゃ。Witness everything on my behalf.
じっちゃん、Grandpa.
お前がここを
I don't know that kanji. 1 か. So member is 1. Yeah. I kept saying ika. It's 1. I corrected myself a little too late, but yes.
お前がここを離れる前にどうしても父親の事実の姿を見せておきたかったんじゃ。
So before you left here, I really wanted to show you the true form, the true visage of your father.
わしが生きているうちにお前が帰ってきてよかったわい。
I'm glad you came home while I was alive. Aww. Aww. So basically his thing was I just need to hang on till Red comes home and he came home. That's sweet. じっちゃん、寂しいことを言うなよ。Grandpa, don't say something sad like that. Lonely things like that. じっちゃんがいなくなるなんて。おいら、if Grandpa were to leave too,
わしはもう十分生きたよ。I've already lived my life.
じっちゃん、Grandpa, 生きててくれなくちゃダメだ。Grandpa, you gotta leave longer. おいらは見届ける。I'll see it through. I'll see your life through. So, 星がどうなるのか見届けて、そして帰ってくる。I'll see to the end. I'll see the fate of the planet to the end. And then I'll come home. じっちゃんに報告するために、I will report it to you. Grandpa, you better be alive. He wants to talk to you alive. Save the planet, you better be alive.
ナナキ。
I was about to be mad if he laughed again. おいらはコスモキャニオンのナナキ。I am Nanaki of the Cosmo Canyon. 戦士セットと息子だ。Oh. I am the son of the warrior Seto. その名には恥じない戦士になって帰ってくる。I'll be a warrior worthy of that name and come home. So, Grandpa. What is that? あれは
セトの。Oh, Seto. That's Seto's. Oh, Seto.
Not be like, yo, I can be like my dad now, so you're gonna save the planet. Yeah. Seto. To-san. Seto. Father. Oh, he's a wolf. Got it. He's a wolf. Oh. Oh, is his dad crying? そろそろ出発しようか。Alright, let's depart.
ここでお別れね。レッド13. I guess this is where we part ways with Red 13.
仕方ねえさ。Can't be helped. 結構。Nope. Don't know that kanji. I'm not crying, you're crying. Exactly. Exactly. Exacto mundo. Man, it got me when he was like, Grandpa, you gotta stay alive so I can report to you when I come home. And thank you for the 5 beady beats, yeah, the ninjas. But the part that really got to me was like, I want to report to you, and then I want to show you that I'm a good warrior like my dad. I'm like, oh. 結構頼りになるやつだったんだけどね. It can't be helped, but he was quite the reliable dude. Oh. Wait, no, he's coming back. He's coming back. I'm leaving an open spot. I'm leaving an open spot. I know he's coming back. Oh, it has to be 3. Boo. Okay, I'll put a placeholder. I need to farm for the monies and get that HP MP up materia. So maybe if I leave, he'll come? Yeah, there we go. 待ってくれ。おいらも行く。Wait up, I'm coming too. What? Here comes the man on his yoga ball.
ほら。クラウドよ。ナナキをよろしく頼むよ。Cloud, I leave Nanaki in your care.
どうしたんだ? Wait, what?
What? Why?
おいら少しだけ大人になった。そういうこと。I just grew up a little. That's all. Aww.
ほうほうほう。わしの知識が必要になったらいつでも。
I just put my phone away because I thought there wouldn't be any more funky kanjis.
Nata, いつでも歓迎じゃ。You're always welcome if you ever need to borrow some of my knowledge.
I'll be back in a couple of seconds. I just need, you know, I just need to farm a bit. All right, so.
Ring, ding. Ring, ring. Red, come back. Thank you.
So I got materia, right? No. Maybe while I'm farming, I could farm for the, do I want to, like, materia level up?
You're rude bosses and makeup. This is all natural. I don't know what you're
Talking about makeup. Surely this face is not covering up a different face or anything. This is my natural face. How much lower is this one? So 3 lower. I could simultaneously do some. I thought his dad was just crying. His dad was giving him a keepsake. So I got a new weapon. And the description says his father's a keepsake of his father. Aww. It's low-key kind of worse, though. Aww. Final Fantasy VII, why'd you do that? It's low-key kind of worse. And so are his tears at this point, yeah. Man, it's low-key kind of worse, because it has 4 slots, but it doesn't have this connecting slot. I can just basically probably select an element and just have that be the all, but... Yeah, I do dislike that they did that. They couldn't have just had the stats be better, but keep this structure. Because then basically this loses its all meaning. I have 2 of these 3-star all spells. And they just out here like, nah. Oh, it was Cloud getting healed? I forgot I had this. Was Cloud getting healed? By the fire, probably that one enemy, because I had the elemental thing attached to fire. Anyway, yeah, it's... I don't think I have any other equipment. It's kind of like you figured out. They said balance health. What's that? Yeah, it's so imbalanced in that, like, they give you pretty good, like, early game, they give you beta and Matra magic, which is kind of broken. But, like, they never give you any weapon, like, equipment updates. But pretty early on, that carbon bangle at the beginning, I'm like, that was amazing equipment for early game. So yeah, imbalanced is the word I would use. Man, I don't know what to do. I was thinking about readjusting to add the gravity spell, but... You know, maybe not, because I know there are a lot of enemies that are immune to gravity. I don't know if it works the same, but gravity spell basically, chops a chunk of HP. Oh, here it is. There it is, yeah. So I guess I could equip Daddy-O's keepsake and then replace one of the all materias for gravity. But again, like I said, there are enemies that are probably immune to gravity, because how it works is it like cuts the HP down by a certain fraction. Yeah, that carbon bangle early game was great. I mean, granted, I'm sort of doing like the handbook style of gameplay, right? Where I'm like looking up what can I say. I'm like, okay, I got a carbon bangle. So it is a missable equipment piece for early game, but either way, it is a pretty hefty piece of armor for early game, and also the beta is a crazy early game skill to have, so there's that. I probably won't work on gravity. I'm gonna guess most bosses you can't use gravity with, right? And eventually I think, like Faraga, you're obviously gonna just be able to use. I think there's more mainstay and fire spells than gravity spells, or blizzard, or thunder, or poison. I did not realize you were leveled up. Jeez, okay, I got Biota. So I guess I'm just sticking with this. I wanted at least 4 all spells, 1 for cure and then 1 for each element. So that eventually I can have like a master mage, be able to cast like Blizzaga, Faraga, Thundaga on everyone multiple times. So that's why specifically I have 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on Barret just to get that level up. Obviously Barret's is behind, but... Red, why? Okay, here's what I could do. The only... Okay, you know what? I take it back. I'm not gonna do it, because Barrett would be useless. I was saying I could put... like, give Barrett one of the... Like, the all Faraga spells and put these two in red. So red can have 2 all spells, but they're not connected. Have one spell, like, either Blizzaga or Thundaga. And then have the... blue magic stuff, the enemy skill thing. But then Barrett's thing would only be the 1 spell. I think I would rather have Barrett be this. It's more balanced that way. Oh, that's frustrating. Final Fantasy, what the heck? I want to equip this. Look how much more attack power I get. It's a plus 35. What the heck? My accuracy also goes up by 8. This thing is broken. Should I use Blizzaga or Frogger? Yeah, that's the real question. I so want to equip this, but it hurts me that there is no attached materials. You know what? Red doesn't really rely on... Wait, 39. 39. Both Cloud and Barrett at 39. Barrett's gonna be my biggest physical attack boy if I equip that. What? What the heck? Alright, I guess Cloud could be my magical boy. The problem is defense though, right? 34, 22, 34, 22. They're all the same. Okay, never mind. They're all the same. Well, that's with the given equipment stats. Let me actually check here. So 78, 78, 44, 76, 54, 93, 42. So what I could do is switch Red and Cloud's materia. So have Cloud be more magic focused. Red's one thing could be the all cure, and then everything else is just whatever. I could do that. I could do that. Oh, that's gonna be a headache. I wish I could just have these sets switch over. But I could do that so that Cloud has way more of these. So Cloud can do all the owl spells and Reds can be that. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, how annoying. Okay, this is gonna be annoying to do. Okay, I'm at the 2-hour mark. Alright, so I will. So all recover time. So time, cover, blizzard, okay. Let's go 2 at a time, so. Where's my fire spell? Let's do this one first. Is that the only one? Yeah, that's the only one. Well, I did have this one on, but that's fine. Let's get the other Zentai on. And we can do... I don't know, Thunder, just for funsies. Let's do... Okay, time... Let me actually put... I'll compare their defense in a bit. 1 sec. So this is backline attack. I do want that. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I do need Blizzard here. So Reiki. Let's do a... Oops. Where'd it go? Rise for now. So red, your main thing is gonna be the all cure. Cure, there we go. This is kind of useless on red, but let's get this. Let's just equip these. Manipulate. Cute clip from oh, last clip on the last clip of the day. Hey, I'll check it out. Wait, I'm missing shit. Choices indeed, yes. Basically made Bugenhagen sound like what I thought the first time I played. He sounds like that. Hello! Greetings. Okay, I want this to level up. The problem is, I don't know if I want Red 13 to have that. Oh, we're in an ad break? Oh, I missed the snooze. I should have snoozed it, because this is the last thing I'm gonna do today. Oh well, we'll sit through ads. I'll still be here, Ori, don't worry. I actually can't... The clip isn't loading for me on my phone, so I'm gonna have to watch it on my desktop anyways, so you got time. Okay. Well, I guess... Hold on, let me double check defensive stats. So 76-45, 77-53. So red does have higher defense overall. Oh, I have to switch. Oh, I have to switch these two since Cloud is on this. Wait, what's the fairy ring? Oh, prevents poison and whatnot. Okay, that's fine. So let me remove this. Cloud can get the talisman, so he can get more of that magic. And red can be on physical duty power up. Yeah. Hopefully that makes him comparable. 42, 51, 41. Yeah. So. With that in mind, so red can do the backline attack. This one. Red can have this backline attack, and I will give him cover because his defense is pretty good at this time, which means Cloud can have this elemental one. So if I do this, so Cloud is resistant against fire. Yeah, so I have all thunder, all fire, resist blizzard, and then time and rise on Cloud. Okay. Then I have this on you. Okay. And Barret is just Barret. So let me save. We made a lot of progress. Next stream, I'm probably gonna wander around here and get my money. How much money do I have? Wait, I might be able to buy it now. I'd be so out of money though. But I might be able to buy the MP up, HP up, which I'm gonna have to reorganize my materia again if I can. Because I do want to level... Oh, ha! Well, hi there. So he says the same thing. Okay. Hey, yo, ma! Whoop. Arairashai. What Wait, you're not the materia lady. Yeah, you're not the materia lady. Do I need any of your stuff? No, okay. But yeah, not you. I need to talk to... Welcome back. I'll watch the clip in a second here. It's not loading on my mobile for some reason, so I'm gonna have to desktop it! Pancho, thank you for the raid, pillaging and plundering my humble abode. How was Horus last? How do be the Horuses? Ooh, you know it'd be good. Okay, I just have enough money. Oh, that's great. So what I could do is put the HP up on Barret because he has White Wind, right? So that would heal so much more. And MP up on Cloud so I can have more magic voodoo. I'm trying to think. Does NP cap? Because I think HP caps at 9,999, right? Maybe? Magicals indeed. I think I do want the MP up, right? I'm having second thoughts on the HP up. Because my HP is not particularly struggling, and the only thing that's tied to HP currently is White Wind. And I have that on Barret, and I think Barret might have the highest amount of HP. No, Red has the highest amount of HP, but either way, Barret has a lot of HP at this moment in time. So maybe MP do cap by triple digits, so 999, okay. So maybe HP up, MP up is not super important in late game if I do hit level cap. I don't know if MP and HP will cap at level cap. There might be some room for MP cap and MP up and HP up. I'm only gonna get the MP up. How many do I get though? Here's the thing, I'm debating now. I'm gonna say no to the HP up, just because the only thing that's tied to HP currently is White Wind. And I'm not particularly struggling on the healing factor. Like, curing all of my party members is enough. There might come a time when Curaga is not enough. When that time comes, then I'll consider getting the HP up. But until then, I probably... Yeah, if Curaga becomes insufficient, then I'll need White Wind, which would be good. But until then, probably not. So MP up. I could potentially get 2. So I'm trying to rework. So I don't know what Sid's stats are, which is making this difficult. Because I do plan on having Cloud be designated Magic Boy. So I put an MP up on Cloud, right? Maybe Sid could be like tank, right? Like front lines, he'd be one with the cover materia, right? And if I ever get the stupid counter materia in that stupid gold sauce place, then I get that. So Sid could be tanking the hits, and Barret would have maybe 2 MP ups is good. I need equipment with more materia slots. Because what I could also do, I could have Cloud be the blue mage, right? With all the summons, and have Barret be designated Magic Boy. Either way, I don't think I can do both on one character, because that's a lot of summons and a lot of spells, and I obviously do not have enough slots to overlap the summon and the elemental magic casting. So either way, I think 2 MP ups would be good. Like this, I can get rid of the all materia. I could potentially remove one of the covers as well. Yeah, my brain's having a hard time thinking. Basically, that would open up 2 slots, right? And then I could have, maybe one of these spells on Barret and Cloud can take over one of the MP ups. That could work. Twitch logged me out for some reason. Welcome back, Poncho Smith. Would you like me to tell you if levels cap HP and all that? Sure. Okay, I'm assuming, level 99 is cap. Once you hit level 99 cap, does the HP and MP also cap, or is there room for HP MP ups? I'm leaning towards there is going to be room, just because base HP or MP for certain characters at the same level, I'm guessing, are different. So that's my prediction, but I would like confirmation indeed. Went for 6+ hours unexpectedly, did the big Metroidvania part of Horse, think Symphony of the Night, but all the rooms are super Meat Boy levels. I have heard of all of these terms, but all of these terms do not register as
word bank knowledges that I can pull from in my Rolodex of non-existent knowledge, yes. Metroidvania. Symphony of the Night, but Super Meat Boy. Level 99 does not get any character to max HP or any stats by itself. Gotcha, okay. I'm still not gonna get HP up. Because I do not see a necessity for anything tied to HP as of now. I will get the MP up because I do think there are gonna be 2 separate MP tied characters in my team, how I'm doing right now. There's gonna be an elemental one, and there's gonna be an enemy skill / summoner one. So I think I am gonna get 2 MP ups. I'm gonna be broke. So there's that. You can max out your fun at least. Hey, gotcha, okay. At least we can all have fun here. The fancy way of me saying the game can be... But Poncho Smith, I thought games were supposed to be fun. Why are you playing games if you're having a bad time? Wait, curious. Has anyone else gotten that? Like when you're at a frustrating part in a game, and then someone's just like, games are supposed to be fun. Why are you playing it if you're not having a good time? It's like, the struggle builds character, mom. Alright, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna be so broke, but I'm gonna buy 2 MP ups. Better now so I can get them leveled up. Ah, my money! Oh, Ori. Ori says all the time. That's why I said when he rages at games, noise. It's just a spite thing with me. You can't let the game win. Yeah, you gotta overcome. Alright, so what am I removing on Cloud? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I don't really need slow or stop. The only reason why I'm leveling it up is because I recall, I can't remember if it was 4 or 5, one of those Final Fantasy games, you needed stop for a certain enemy encounter. I forgot what it was, but there was a thing where, my brain hurts just thinking about it. I do not recall the circumstance, but there was something in which I needed either slow or stop. And I needed to keep recasting it because with this enemy, basically it was like a one-shot kill sort of situation where it would render you unable to move, right? Unable to do anything. I forgot what it was. Basically, I had to keep track of how many turns the slow was cast, and I would use jump. I think it was Final Fantasy IV. I know 5 also has the jump. I'm pretty sure it was 4 because I specifically think it was Cecil and his friend who was the Dragoon Lancer, right? You would jump, you'd cast slow, and then I'd use the jump to hit the attacks. Basically, I'm leveling this time spell up for assurance in case I do come across an enemy where having slow or stop makes the battle so much easier. Thank you for the lurk, Ori, and thank you for the cookies. And Raise and Arise is also for assurance, for when Phoenix down is not enough. So that's the thing about these two. These are both for assurance. I will remove this one. 10% up. So it gives me about 20 extra MP. Oops. Now Barrett. We will remove the all. I'm a little hesitant to remove the all because like I said, I want to have at least 4 alls leveled up for Cure, Fire, Blizzard, Thunder. Those 4 elements. So if I remove this off of Barrett, it is gonna fall behind. I could remove the cover one. Because if Sid is going to be... I have to see which, between Barrett and Sid, has the better magic compatibility, but whoever is tanking, I want them to have the cover and the counter materia. I don't know if I want to have a second cover. It was good in the beginning, but now
Since I'm having second thoughts. 2650. $226. All right. This cover was the one that was 2650. Yeah, this one's closer to leveling. So I will work on one of the covers then. One of the covers will be acquired. I'm just gonna have to remember that Cloud no longer has this backline attack, so his physical attacks are not gonna be as good. He has to be the magic boy. Who is Sid? Sid is the grumpy mechanic from Kingdom Hearts, obviously. Okay, I think this is a good setup. I'm broke, but that is okay. I shall now proceed to the next area. Bugenhagen is gone again. That is okay. I never figured out, again, it's probably later when I return. I never figured out how to get to the other side of the item shop. Dude. Oh, hey, Bugenhagen, you're back. I never did figure out, hold on, last thing before I end. Save and end, obviously I got to say. I never did figure out how to get to the other side of this guy's place. Is Kyra going to be in the game later? No, you see, she's been captured by Maleficent, so she's like passed out somewhere, so she's barely in this game. See this? There's gotta be a way to get in there. However, like I said, I'm gonna presume it might be even on the next disc. I assume this ropeway is gonna open up, so that little ramp over there, you can climb up there and get into this area. So I'm guessing this is not available for now. For now. I am so poor. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody believes me. He's such a poor boy from a poor family. Lost his memory back in Nibelheim. Was there an inn here? Not me going back and forth. I should probably stay at an inn, because I did equip some MP up, so I should probably stay at the inn. Not waste my aethers. Touch and think of the hydrate and the stretch. There it is. I've seen Queen for a karaoke song, but a different song. Mama! Sure. Ugh. Is it the "Don't stop me now, I'm having a good time, having a good time"? I love the rendition people have made of that song with... It was with the... it was Smash Bros, I think. There was like a Smash Bros trailer. Like... And like it lined up perfectly. Like Lady Godiva, and it would be Peach doing something, or like a shooting star, and Kirby would go by. It lined up so perfectly. It's sort of like I need a hero for the Dragon Quest DLC announcement, for Smash Brothers. I need a hero! And it's like the hero swings in or whatever. And when it gets like, the song gets like spooky, like the breakdown, it's when it's like, it's gotta be it's like when the other heroes come on screen. It was good. That was a good edit. I enjoyed it. I'm not even big on Smash like that. I don't own it. But all of the edits around Smash, and also the reactions were fun to see when the DLC characters were announced. Now let me save. I gotta remember now, Red is my physical boy. I think he also manipulates, right? Yeah, manipulates. But Red is now my physical attacker. And Cloud is magic boy. Let me reconfirm the stat. 119, 83. 119. Yeah, red is physical boy.
Let's get physical. Physical. Ah, let's get physical.
Where do I go next? Do I go there? That rock up there? It came from down there, right? I think I ramped up from, like, yeah, over there and ramped up here. Over here. I'm looking at the map, because over there's the toad nonsense. I came up a ramp somewhere, so I'm guessing now I go that way somewhere. Maybe through that canyon. I'm not quite sure. But now that I'm in the buggy, I'm gonna save again and we'll call it quits here. I was debating if I should farm next stream for the monies, but I no longer need to because I got what I need with the MP up. MP up. 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 So I'd say that is a good end spot there. My phone's about to die. Let us raid out. Who is streaming at this time? Chanel. Oh, it's reloading. Okay, one sec. Who have I not rated in a while? Wait, who's this? Live channels? Someone's playing Final Fantasy X! Oh wait, never mind. They have like 9,000 viewers. Someone playing Final Fantasy X has 9,000 viewers? I mean, I'm curious. I do want to see who this individual is. Who is... Wait, I feel like I recognize this name. Sea Dog. That sounds familiar. Am I having a brain fart? Alright. Let's see. Do you want to see Monster Hunter, Wild, or Portal? La la. Oh yeah, thank you for getting that red message up, Tatjang. I guess we can go Monster Hunter Wild since no one's responding. Look right out to cloudy sky. Too late. Metal Gear Chrono, I already decided because no one responded fast enough. Haha. Cloudy underscore sky. Let's get right on the road. Takoyaki sounds so good. When I was shopping today, there was a shop making takoyaki and I was so tempted to buy some, but I didn't. Because money! Man, I really gotta change that transition. I was going to draw one Friday and then didn't because it decided to work that day. But no, it's being funky monkey. Anyway, thank you all for joining me on this illustrious day. I'll see you tomorrow with more Final Fantasy VII. I don't know what's next, like, at all. Nothing was hinted at all, so I don't know what's coming up at all. Yeah, I hope you have a delicious rest of your nondescript, non-distinct time of day. Get ready to pillage and plunder, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, good night.